Hi everyone. In this short video, we are going to see how IDIRA AI Identity Broker can be used for privilege access. In this specific case, I have two different set of a user test 1 and user test 2. User test 1 will have full access to Microsoft Entra ID MCP server. User test 2 will have limited access. In both these cases, we are using Claude as a AI agent. So in this entire architecture diagram, you can see Entra ID as my IDP and Entra ID as my SaaS managed MCP server as well. During the registration process, I will get OAuth credential. These credentials are going to be configured within IDIRA during the MCP registration process. After that, I registered a AI agent as part of the AI agent registration process. It gave me auth credentials. So that will be used while setting up a custom MCP connector for Entra ID within the Claude. Last but not the least step is the policy enforcement engine. So in the policy enforcement engine, I have created two different set of a policy. Test one user using the same AI agent what we configured just now can access to all the three different tools, whereas the test two user will have a limited access and rest of the users will be, the request is going to be denied. So let's look into the policies first. So here we have configured two different policies, the full Entra ID MCP server access and limited Entra ID MCP access. So here I'm going to click on edit policy. So you will be able to see all the different settings. In terms of the MCP access, you will be able to see all the three tools allowed. This is my AI agent and in the users and the roles. So what I did, I configured a role. In this role, I can have a multiple user. Currently, I have only one user called test one user. So this is my first policy. If I go back to my AI agent access, so this is my second policy. If I click on edit, so we will be able to see the MCP server here. I have access to only one of the tools and then same AI agent and the users and role. I have created another role and I named this role as a limited Entra ID MCP access. And this role has been assigned to user name test2. So this is pretty much what I did. Let's go back to our Claude and then I'll click on the settings. I'll go to the connector and this is what my connector is going to look like. So I will simply click on a connect button. This is the URL what I got while registering a MCP server on IDIRA AI Identity Broker. I'll simply click on a connect button. So I should get redirected to IDIRA. So let's me authenticate. So once I authenticate, it redirected me to Entra ID. It is redirecting me back to IDIRA. So now you can see, we got connected. So if I click here, so we see it is connected. Can you please connect to IDIRA? Can you please connect to Entra ID? MCP server. Down the 5 users name only. So it is asking us to allow. What I do, I will simply allow once. So here are the 5 different users. So I'm just gonna go and query 1 or 2 additional things. Okay. Okay. It managed to find out some information for test 1 and test 2 user. So it is saying, hey, it doesn't have any employee hire detail and so on. So what we will do as a next step, we will log in as a test 2 user. So before we log in, let me sign out. So what we will do, we'll go back to our connectors. Here, I'm gonna say click on connect button, disconnect button. So let's try to log in again. Now this time we are gonna log in as a test 2 user. So let me authenticate. So I think authentication went through. So we got login now. So now here we see we got login. Can you check which user we are using to authenticate to Entra ID? Okay, it looks like the user is getting blocked. So let me try using a one specific tool. Okay, so we managed to find out some information, and then if we go and try to run a query, different set of a query for S2 user, we should see a failure again. Let's try to run something else. Uh, okay, we got a deny message. So what I was trying to say, only 1 out of 3 tools are available at this stage. what I do as a next step will go back to the audit page. So here we should be able to see some of these actions were blocked because it was trying to use this specific tool, and this tool was denied, was not allowed as per our policy. So that's why it got blocked. If you see one of these action were approved, so this time this user was trying to invoke this particular tool, Microsoft Graph get Entra ID MCP server. So this is how IDIRA AI Identity Broker, it can help you to provide the complete audit information. We can help you to reduce the entire attack surface area as well. So thanks a lot everyone for watching this short video.